So my name's Amadit Corgill. I'm one of the founding members of YSPN.
My name's Karan Anand. I'm a management consultant at Deloitte and I'm one of the co-founders and I chair YSPN.
My name is Sangeeta Bhatia and I'm a social researcher.
My name is Paneet Singh Bhatia. I've been involved with YSPN since the inception back in 2012. Currently I'm working at Transport for New South Wales as a strategic transport planner.
Hi, my name is Guranch Bhatia. I'm an entrepreneur. I am currently the national events lead for YSPN.
I suppose I'd been involved in the young Sikh community in Sydney growing up thanks to Sikh Youth Australia, and that really provided a fantastic platform in terms of connecting youth on a spiritual and cultural level. That was quite unique, and I noticed that there really wasn't any platform to connect Sikhs on a more professional level outside of the spiritual cultural realm.
I think when we started the organisation 5 years ago, it started from this standpoint of believing that there was this latent talent, but no one had really tapped into it, no one had really accessed it, no one had really looked to see what we could achieve if we tried to corral that talent and channel it towards positive and productive avenues.
And it gives you that sense of belonging. This is something that a lot of people should have the opportunity to experience, the fact that they feel like they belong when they're at YSPN.
I think YSPN has given me a greater appreciation for the ambitions and the potential that's available in our community.
I think also just having that experience and being able to meet CEOs of multinational companies, actually have this conversation with them and be able to listen to their stories, it's motivated me to do better.
I think it's important to understand where other people have gone and how they've gotten there. And when you talk to other people who are successful and who are sort of mentors for everyone, you understand the key aspects of each of their lives and how you can use that to improve your career.
I've realised there's so much energy and passion in every area of your life that if you really wanted to connect people in the right way and wanted to make a difference, you don't have to fly to Africa. You can look around you and really connect the dots and create something that's quite unique.
There have been a few things. So one has been the growth of the organisation in general. We started off with 5 people in a room with this germ of an idea that we've kind of cultivated and grown. Now we've got an executive committee of over 50 people across 4 chapters in Australia, 7 cities, and now we're starting our 5th chapter in New Zealand. So it's really exciting to see this growth and to see that so many people buy into an idea.
What we've seen over the last 5 years is just this growth in belief of young Sikhs who are right from the university years, right through to tenured professionals, that I am proud to be a Sikh and it is possible for me to network with other members of my community who are doing amazing things, and together we can achieve something really successful. So watching that transition, proving this hypothesis that we had 5 years ago, has just been this really amazing thing to watch grow.
Yeah, I think the highlight for me was probably, I went to one event and I was coming in the lift and another person came in who was not from a Sikh background, walked in with me. When we went up to the reception where everyone was getting their name tags, she whispered to me, it's like, I didn't know that this was a community thing. And I told her, look, it started as a community thing, but it's something that's open to everyone. And the skills that we're providing and the skills that YSPN is providing are something that everyone can use. And that workshop in particular was about LinkedIn and CV updates. So I think that aspect of YSPN has grown. It's not just about the Sikh community. I think that was the highlight for me.
At my age, I'm still growing. I changed my profession myself after 18 years of being in the banking industry. I'm of a different generation, so my technology skills are limited. And so when I changed my careers, I really needed to learn how to, to work a bit more with technology so I could be out there attending that event where he told us a little bit more how I could actually utilize and get better jobs, better offers, and put out my research stuff to the rest of the world through LinkedIn, because it's a huge web of people around the world, and I picked some good points for that. I could spread my research work.
It means a lot. It's very emotional. I think YSPN, for a lot of us who started it, it's been a labour of love.
It's a vindication of a hypothesis which we started with a few years ago and absolutely had no concept that it would scale to this extent this quickly.
I remember we had a strategy session early on some point, and it was put out those goals, the goals that are not realistically achievable but you really want to kind of see happening. They're starting to look like they may be realistically achievable, and that's bloody fantastic.
You've come to this point where you've done 5 years and you've expanded. So you've had this snowball effect around Australia, and then you've gone into New Zealand, and I only hope it grows from here on to another 50.
I think YSPN's going to keep expanding, and the fact that because it's been around for 5 years and it's had 50 events, it's interstate, it's now international as well. I think it definitely shows that there's a need.
For me personally, it represents an opportunity to watch this organisation I've been intimately involved in scaling mature beyond just a few of us, starting it in a cafe a few years ago, and really watching it grow to hopefully a global scale.
It'd be fantastic if we could have a global YSPN event in another 50 events. And a YSPN event that just wasn't limited to the Sikh community only, but a YSPN event that actually connected and tapped into the wider global community that we are part of, and was celebrating that relationship and really being recognised for that. So if we could do that in 50 events, it'd be amazing.